Ooh-wee.
Signetti, all business as you'd expect. Here come the Canes.
Damn, that's a lot of fire.
In the Canes offense, Brendan Frankie, who's been injured, returns. He's got a huge leg. This is unlikely to be returned by Keelan Marion. Frankie would attempt any long-distance field goals that Signetti elects to try tonight. Well, check that. He boots it to the 1-yard line and a chance for a return. And Marion breaks through one tackle. He'll be stopped at about the 27-yard line. Tries to use his film study, and Fletcher gets the first handoff, and Fletcher off the left side barrels forward, picks up about 9. That's what the Canes have been doing to opponents in the CFP. Tony's in the backfield and slips out. He's got the football, but not enough for a first down. They blocked 7 punts in the 2 years that Signetti has been there. 3 of them this year, including 1 against Oregon. Dylan Joyce gets it away. Jonathan Brady retreats and makes a fair catch, but inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, yeah, because if you would have called it, boy, they would have popped his ass.
Right in the end zone. A fake it to him, pitch to the edge, and the catch is made by Omar Jr., who slips a tackle. And First down. Out of bounds. First down. He worked for Signetti at James Madison, Heatherman did. Mendoza checks it down. This is Hemby. Shoved out aggressively and immediately. Didn't have a lot of sacks against Chamos, but they did provide just enough pressure.
Hello? Shoot. All right, y'all, we back. It was my mama calling me about my, so I was in college, had student loans and shit. You know what I'm saying? See how they had a payment or something on them motherfucker. But I don't. I ain't got to make no payments on the student loan shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to FAFSA. You feel me? Yeah. Your boy student loan free. So I want to get back to this college football shit. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit made my day, low key. I ain't got no student loans to pay off. That shit made my day. That shit made my day. We starting on 2026 pretty good, man. Oh.
Stepping in to get a hand on it was Lewis Moore, the 6th-year
Fuck your shit.
And a 3-and-out for Miami.
6-year senior. That's crazy.
Plan for him. See what the Hoosiers do to adjust. Quick throw across the middle. Catch made. And running after it is Cooper. Cooper breaking tackles out across the 45 yards after the catch.
Hey, Indiana, bro, they...
Slow developing RPO. He's reading Torrey right here. You make the decision. Is he coming up? Is he staying down? He sees movement up, so that gives him the quick glance route right there. Get the ball out, give him a chance to protect himself, gets off of that would-be tackle.
Trouble spot tonight for the Canes with shorthanded and already a couple missed tackles by that secondary. This is Black. There's a pitch to the edge. That's Surratt with a stiff arm there on Ethan O'Connor, and he's going to have first down yardage. 2nd and 7, pocket closing in, but Mendoza stands and delivers. It's another first down strike for the Hoosiers inside the 35.
I'm finna say, nigga, they gonna blow the whistle.
First time tonight, 5 receivers for Mendoza.
Oh.
The edge. He got hammered on the blind side. The pass is incomplete. That was Torrey on the blitz. Maybe keep it back in the backfield if you're Indiana tonight.
And he's able to sneak out. Blind side. Never really felt that. Good job. A big part of this tonight with Mendoza.
Fit that play. On 3rd down, trying to run for it with Black. And Black first for a first down as the Hoosiers are in the red zone after a 7-yard 3rd down run. Feed it to him again. Stutter step. Knocked down after a short gain by Keontae Scott to find safety for the Hurricanes.
Chin strap in the face mask. Watch 8 after carrying out the fake. Instead of laying off, boom, hits him. Again, when they get their chances, they want to lay the wood. And you see right there, they're sending a message early in this game.
Yeah, he came in with, the first view, I didn't see that part of it. I thought it was just a late hit. But this one here, he came in crown of the helmet.
Damn,
right
he bleeding?
They cannot afford that, Kirk. Already, Xavier Lewis sitting out the first half, the safety for targeting. They bring it. Pitch to the end zone. Fought for it, incomplete. Well defended. That was O.J. Frederick.
He almost got an interception.
That's a matchup we want to see with Xavier Lucas out of the game.
He almost caught it. He almost caught it.
His head turned around and get in position, and they will allow the corner to get handsy if his head is locating the football.
So Niko Radicic, almost automatic from 34 yards. Indiana, the quarterback bleeding a little bit, draws first blood in this game. The Hoosiers, 12-play drive on top, late first quarter.
Name, yeah, buddy, bleeding.
About that, and I'm with Bill. I'm surprised we didn't.
Saying, but football's the most dangerous sport, man.
Out the fake. Yeah, quarterback is in play. Maybe they held the flag because of that.
Gillen Marion, the kickoff return out across the 25. Beck looking to throw on first down. Loops it, and it's tipped and incomplete. Hoosiers do such a good job at getting hands on passes. That was Roe Hardy.
Right, good shit.
Beck zips it far sideline again. Pass broken up by D'Angelo Pons. Closely covering C.J. Daniels. You see why this guy is conceding nothing. 3rd and long. Pressure comes. Beck's going to be wrapped up and sacked by Aiden Fisher. The captain, an emotional leader of this Indiana defense. And the Hoosiers are flexing.
Just going to come right up the middle. Able to get pressure. Fletcher, who's
You're right. They count on Fletcher. Not his best effort there. And the Canes' second
Damn.
consecutive 3-and-out. Little pressure.
Well, that's a
on
punt.
Punter, and it's off the side of his foot, but takes a good bounce for Miami. And will finally be down at the Indiana 27-yard line. Hemby running loud. He'll be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Ruben Bain, not just a pass rusher. He's a beast defending the run on the edge. You got a speed rush package in here. Bain, Mesidor, Lightfoot, and Blunt. And it's a screen. Long way to go for Hemby, who's going to be knocked down to the pass rush. And the play by Bain in the first down run. And the Canes get a stop. Murphy rolls and boots it. And Tony has a chance here. And he slips as he tries to make a cut. Did he go down? Tony's still running. Incredible balance. If he did stay out there, looked like he was going to head to the ground as he slipped, making a cut on the turf.
Miraculous effort. He slid. There,
Nope.
he's down.
He's down.
There
Yeah, he down.
I was going to say, wait a minute. I know he's agile. I know he's got tremendous balance, but that would have been amazing.
A lot of that offense was attacking. And not that he doesn't have that ability, but they much prefer to run the ball.
When he used a little tempo, he said tonight. This is a pitch to Daniels, and the veteran, former LSU player, tackled quickly by Lewis Moore. Miami 0 for so far on third down, Kirk.
There's that quick huddle you're talking about.
Marty Brown.
He ain't going nowhere.
And is pushed right back. Gets nothing into the teeth of the Hoosiers. In Miami, if they can't succeed on plays like that, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, he wasn't going
setting
nowhere.
the tone in these first halves of the game, how dominant they are. They put the offense in great position, and they've done so again here. Think about that, right? That's how locked in and how accurate he's been. Surratt, again, easy access. Canes playing off him, and number 13 makes him pay. First down yardage in front of Frederic. He's the lone holdover from last year's secondary. That was a disaster for the Canes. Frederic was a freshman All-American, though. Catch made. And still kind of pinballing around there is Nowakowski. Tough dude. Hard to tackle that tight end. They finally do. Black is the back on third down, and Indiana
He first.
no trouble picking up
First.
what Miami could not a few minutes
First
ago.
down.
Out to the 39.
Eventually, you're going to see them take shots.
Pitch, and it's incomplete. Flag comes in. Once again, it was Frederic on Surratt. It's right in front of
Pass
Cignetti.
interference, number 29. Defense, spot foul, automatic, first down.
Bill, quickly, the difference between that and the previous ones where he's been pretty handsy on some of the other covers as well.
He's got a restriction there that's preventing the receiver from getting turned to the ball.
Got it.
Cristobal doesn't like it. Cignetti, by the way, has been working the officials in every single timeout. So, Indiana in Miami territory and unable to escape. Ahmad Moten, Hemby that time, hit immediately. Package in the game. Mendoza running out of time, and it's too high.
It's too high.
Free play because of Ruben Bain jumping.
Cooper comes in motion, handoff up the middle, and barreling for a first down and more is Kaylon Black. Catching the Canes off guard. Rumbles for 21.
Hey.
It's been Black, who now hits 1,000 yards with that run at the hot hand. Again, huge cushion, and Becker makes the catch, fights down near the pylon. Touchdown, Indiana!
Touchdown.
Kind of gives up on the play. Does he stay in bounds? No, he's out of bounds right there.
Yeah, oh, never mind.
Black spun down at the 1. Black, once again, lined up behind Nowakowski. They hand it off to the fullback / tight end, and he powers in. Touchdown, Indiana. A dominant start here for the number 1 team. Fletcher on 2nd and 5. Tripped off. Looked like he had a gap there. And reaching out to grab him was Isaiah Jones, I believe. Miami still yet to convert on third down. They need 1. Fletcher, nothing. They're getting no movement. You can see the from Beck. He's getting frustrated. His powerful offensive line is getting outplayed. Kamara and Tucker on the stop. I mean, his defense made the stop. Fletcher, left side, pushing, working hard. Let's see where they spot it. They're running in near the marker. This is going to be very close. Hoosiers believe they came up with a stop.
That's what it took to be able to pick up their second first down of the game. 8 offensive linemen, if you include the guys they brought in at fullback and tight end. 8 offensive linemen, and you can see the football.
I knew we'd see that.
He got it by, just a couple inches.
Replay did look like the ball had gotten that mark by the time he hit the ground. First down throw, and wide open is C.J. Daniels. Finally, an explosive play with a pass game for Miami. Here's a 3rd and 8. Miami really not in solid field goal range. Quick pitch. Keelan Marion makes the catch. He's spun down short of the marker. Davis, who kicked a game-winning field goal here against Notre Dame in the opener. That was from 47. This is from 50.
Yes, in there.
And it doinks off the right upright. That's the second time he's doinked one in the CFP.
And then Miami, their first opportunity to try to come away with points. They miss it.
What is it with goalposts all of a sudden? He's playing it like it's a Hail Mary. They're waiting for those receivers, and that's what Mendoza's thinking as he steps back and launches into heavy traffic near the pylon, and it's going to be incomplete. Into the play here. Becker working with Jacoby Thomas, who does make the grab, but well out of bounds. Miami had 26 yards total offense until that last drive. Coming up empty when Davis hit the field goal off the right upright.
And said, I don't recognize you. You're missing tackles, making unacceptable mistakes. I need you guys to be detailed, disciplined.
Mendoza looking to throw on 2nd and 10. He'll be sacked. Dropped by Akeem Mesidor. The other elite pass rusher defensive end gets home. Yeah, that was not 2.1 seconds. That was longer that he held the ball. Now they're just going to try to run for it on 3rd and long. And Black, did he get a face mask?
Sure looked like it. Series of the second half. It's about to be a 3-and-out after that sack. Indiana's just going to run to just kind of basically concede the series.
Well, that's a face mask.
Hustle play by Blunt, just gets his left hand up into.
Mendoza needs 9 here. Has time, now running out of it as Bain chases him down and makes the sack. 2 sacks on the possession, and Miami survives the personal foul and gets off the field. 8-yard loss there. Boy, Kirk, when that draft unfolds in Vegas, I mean, how many names are going to go off the board before Ruben Bain? That's what I want to know.
I'm with you.
I know you need quarterbacks often, but you need pass rushers too. This is Tony. Malachi Tony. Long kick gave him a chance to get momentum before the coverage team arrived. They'll give Tony a 5-yard gain anytime. Great job corralling number 10, not letting him get loose. Fletcher breaks free. Mark Fletcher.
Nice touchdown.
Miami touchdown. And just like that, Miami's bell cow back changes around this championship game.
Watch 87. You're going to get a great block here, but 87, Bauman does a nice job of sustaining his block. Look at 7 as well. C.J. Daniels. These receivers from Miami do a heck of a job of blocking and allowing an 8 or 10-yard gain to go for 15, 20, or more. Just keeps that corner sharp outside, and then Fletcher does such a good job of getting downhill. So 20 yards rushing in the entire first half.
Beautiful stuff, Molly. Indiana back to work. Henry breaking tackles. Still running. And out across the 40. So he's
First
not
down.
able to anchor the middle of this D-line on 3rd and 3. Mendoza looks to throw. Gets it out. And it's bobbled and incomplete. Surratt had his hands on it. Normally very reliable. Dropped the ball. 3 at their 47. And here comes the punt team.
Yeah, really good job of seeing it with Mendoza on 3rd down. Keontae Scott brought the blitz on his left side, right over top of Surratt. He saw it. Surratt does the right thing, is sitting down, right, give him a big target, just never quite able to hold on to the ball. And
Miami does get another stop. McCarthy, high boot. Tony steps up and makes the fair catch at the 11-yard line. Across the middle, Daniels can't come up with it.
Daniels going up against Sharp. It's a bang-bang play. You can. Bill gave us the clean, like it's okay. But on the field with the officials, that's a good play by the DB.
Dylan Joyce in his end zone. It's a line drive point away that Brady's going to watch bounce out of bounds. Not a great one. Miami doesn't bring extra pressure this time, and the ball is out. Surratt tried to make one of those back shoulder catches right in front of the Indiana bench.
I didn't want to repeat that. Yes.
Tony back. He'll catch the ball at the 5. Risky move. Spun down after
I would have did a fair catch.
Some tempo from the Hurricanes. Empty backfield on second down. Beck looks left. Ooh, dangerous throw.
Playing out in space like a nickel. He blitzes the quarterback a lot.
Team's receivers concede very little. Pressure for Beck up the middle. Gets it out. Tony's got the ball, but not enough. Wrestled down immediately by Lewis Moore. They continue to feed Tony, but nowhere to run after the catch once again. So Dylan Joyce back on.
Oh!
In the end of blocks the punt and falls on it for a touchdown. Isaiah Jones on the recovery.
There's so much pressure to make plays. Comes around that right side. Miami has they got personal protectors there. 87, Bauman just kind of lets him go by. Look at 87, he's right there. Just lets him go by.
Yeah, he just let him go by. He didn't.
In an all-out effort to go get this. I just think he worked around the corner, realized he was in there, got his left hand in there to be able to knock it down. Jones jumps on top of it for the touchdown.
Again, mom played tennis at Miami. Dad won a national championship in Miami in his freshman year in crew. But mom fell out of love with the Miami program when they didn't recruit her son.
He missed Malachi Tony. If he would have just looked into the middle of that defense, he had him open.
Fletcher around the right end, breaks free. Fletcher still stepping out of tackles. Picks up another chunk of yards out across the 35. He has a breather as Marty Brown comes in. They fake the pitch to him, and Beck pitches downfield, and it's incomplete. Broken up beautifully by D'Angelo Pons. Miami had been on a roll on third down in the last couple of games, but not tonight. 0 for 8 as Beck tries to scramble and create on the move. Steps back, still trying to buy time. Right downfield, Daniels works free. C.J. Daniels waited for his quarterback to finally spot him. Tony comes in motion. They pitch it to him. He has a block. Malachi Tony takes off and races down to the 12-yard line. Got a block from Keelan Marion. Fletcher breaks free. Fletcher, tough to tackle. Just falls forward. He's just short of the marker at about the 3. 7 offensive linemen in there. 7 O-linemen and a tight end. Fletcher walks in. Miami touchdown. What a response. Second down run again. Black bursting free. Just running through arm tackles. First down across the 40. Black, 24 years old. Hemby's 23. Representative of the way Indiana has built this team with very experienced, well-traveled players. A dangerous throw on the edge. Ethan O'Connor almost jumped the route in front of Cooper.
Access, let's take it. It's an alert. Look at the reaction, how quickly 24 drove down on that football. Almost as if he's baiting it. If I go off, he's going to think he's over.
Good read. Goddamn high.
There it is to the edge. Cooper has some blockers. Omar Cooper with his quick burst. Good help on the edge from his teammates, and the gain is 19. Mendoza delivers downfield. Cooper didn't see the football. Covered by O'Connor. Hoosiers fans wanted a flag.
Oh, they should have gotten it.
Yeah, that should have been a flag.
He's going to think he's open.
There it is to the edge. Cooper has some blockers. Omar Cooper with his quick burst. Good help on the edge from his teammates, and the gain is 19. Mendoza delivers downfield. Cooper didn't see the football. Covered by O'Connor. Hoosiers fans wanted a flag.
Oh, they should have gotten it.
Yeah, they should have got a flag for that.
Miami deep. Mendoza, ball in his hands. Sideline pitch. Becker comes back to make a catch.
Good catch.
Do it all the time. Surratt usually makes these plays. Becker's showing you he's got the ability as well against O'Connor. Timing, the ball was in the air. He comes back perfectly. Look at those hands by Becker.
Huge. Double digits again. Mendoza across the middle. Too high.
Oh, through it.
Trying to find E.J. Williams. It was O'Connor in coverage. And Miami will apparently force a field goal attempt here. Miami had to get the field goal block team off to get some pass rushers back on there. Here we go.
They going for it.
He's going to take off and run. Mendoza weaves his way first and goal. Diving.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. That's why Buddy Heisman of the year.
What a call by Kurt.
What a play.
And the
Good
offensive
shit, QB.
Mike Shanahan, quarterback draw. He definitely breaks the plane.
Good shit, QB. That's why Buddy Heisman of the year.
Individual effort, as you said.
Good shit.
By the Heisman Trophy winner.
Very, very few.
Good play.
Runs.
Good play.
Had not been a part of the plan. Signetti.
Real follows his blockers. Drew Evans leads his way in there. Also gets behind Kalon.
Look at it.
Really, it was
Good
about
shit.
what Mendoza
Good play, man.
was determined to do.
Landing here. 2nd and 10. Beck backpedals. Launches downfield. That's Marion again. And
whoa!
Comes back and tried to make a catch there. Ruling complete. Pons covered him. Weird play because he didn't spot the ball until just the last second.
Oh, it's not
Watch
the
him
catch.
backhand that. And then the ball
Oh,
gets
no.
loose.
Nah,
Looked at first when he went up that he somehow came down with it right there. And then, yeah, it came out.
Yeah. Man.
Beck has time against the late rush, and he delivers a strike.
Sat right behind the linebackers. He put it right over top of them.
Beck again delivers across the middle. It's Tony. Malachi Tony splitting defenders and weaving his way deep into Hoosier territory. And just like that, with 2 plays, essentially come away with points in this drive.
Tony in the backfield there.
He's got it on the pitch. Tony breaks free. Malachi Tony spinning, scoring! Is there a more exciting player in this sport? Just throwing punches and taking punches from each other. Malachi Tony makes it a 3-point game again. 6:37 left. Cooper comes across in motion. Now
Nice.
Mendoza
Close
rolls
game.
away. Pitches it short. Nice play design. Cooper just enough to confuse the defense. They convert on 3rd down.
Big matchup right here.
Some confusion. Only 2 in the play clock. Mendoza pitches downfield. Becker makes the catch again in front of O'Connor.
Catch, boy.
Nobody stopped that all year.
He got some hands.
Clock ticking at 2:21. Another 1st down run for Hemby. He's got the edge. Stiff arm.
First
Scoots
down.
around. That's right near the marker.
Tackle. Watch him kind of nonchalant. Now he goes for the safety. Huge collision. And forced the corner to have to make that tackle. Great job right there.
Good block.
Cooper.
Good block.
Thomas, he didn't know what hit him.
Field goal attempt. Depending on how much time left, we give Miami hope. Hemby is the back. Hemby bursting free. Bangs through for 10. They'll spot him just short of the marker. 1st down, you're right. That is crucial now. Whistle.
Yeah, that movement. I think he had movement on the left side by Indiana's offensive line.
Black.
Nope.
Nothing. He stopped immediately. That was Wesley
Field goal.
and Motoré. Those 2 linebackers stepped up. Final timeout taken. Field goal attempt coming up. Field goal knocked right through. So Indiana took 4:50 off the clock.
They down by a touchdown. They down by a touchdown.
Miami and Carson Beck are going to have a chance.
They down by a touchdown.
Was able to produce against Ole Miss.
They down by a touchdown. They down by a touchdown, chat. They down by a touchdown.
In their home stadium, clock was down at 0.
They got it. Delay.
How about these Hoosier fans traveling to Miami, just like they did in a neutral field in Atlanta, and making this feel like a road game for Miami?
5-yard penalty, still first down.
Four-man rush, Beck, pressured, flips it underhanded. They're trying to find it to Bauman, the tight end. Crowd loud again. Tony comes in motion, Beck looking the other way. He threw it down the seam. C.J. Daniels did not have his head turned. Flags down as they hit back after the throw. Staggering.
After he threw this football, he gets hit. Bill, what do you think of that one?
Yeah.
I support the roughing the passer call.
Yeah.
Well, Miami catches a break after it looked like would be an incompletion after the delay of game.
Beck's got to regroup from that big blow and deliver. Miami still 65 yards from the end zone. Underneath, Marty Brown's got it. Brown breaks a tackle.
First down. Oh shit, they ain't got no timeouts.
Beck again, nobody open. And fires. High ball.
Good catch.
Made.
Good catch.
Beck, long pitch to the sideline. Catch made by Daniels. Spun down inbounds by Sharp. Again, no timeouts left. Clock stops momentarily as Mendoza can watch on one knee.
Yeah.
Brown is the back. Beck steps up, delivers downfield. Intercepted! Jamari Sharp makes the pick that will clinch Indiana's first national championship.
What the fuck?
How about Jamari Sharp, who's from Miami of Florida, went to Northwestern High School, takes advantage of an underthrown ball, had his eyes on it the whole way. So as he throws it, the safety's going to work over here to help out. Now it's a 2-on-1. The corner knows he has help so he can trail. Doesn't feel the urgency to have to stay upfield with Marion. He knows the safety's coming over. Now he locates the football, staying in zone. Indiana's been doing this all year. That's why they're #1 in turnover margin. They play with zone.
He finds Mendoza. He brings a bunch of guys from JMU. He has a keen eye for talent. And a bunch of experienced veteran guys are going to come out of here with the school's first national title.
I think it's got to be one of the greatest stories we've ever seen in college football. One of the losingest teams in college football history at the start of the year to now the national champions.
A century of futility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
That is crazy. He threw that interception. What the I can't believe he threw that interception, bro. I can't. It was a close game, though. It was a close game. But I was telling